And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE
Social media is buzzing, as it always is when this title...
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his foot on the apron.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Big-time power slam.
Tossed back into the ring. Maivia way up high. Perched up top. Drop, smothering up.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Cinching up there.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do a critical escape there. Solid punch.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Pulled in for
belly to belly.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put... Sorry!
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Brutal knee strike.
The champ is going for the cover.
Stopped the ref count before 2.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him. And a stomp to the gut.
Maivia gets stonewalled. Piercing elbow drop. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad.
Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Oh, this is just torturous.
Yeah, the death lock applied.
Oh, man. Just tap out. This is how you punish your opponent.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Pulled in from belly to belly. Is he going to do it? Oh, shoulder breaker. Drop kick. Making way toward the top rope. Flying.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact. Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Helmsley had that well scouted. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Big boot!
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now. He's able to dodge out of the way.
This capacity crowd certainly behind the youngster Rocky Maivia, thinking there could be an... Hunter whipped into the corner, nobody home. Rocky hit hard, and now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top, hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for...
Might be to oblivion.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia. High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage...
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
Superplex!
Man,
That wasn't just a move, that was a statement.
Grabbing a hold of their opponent face first into the cage.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
From behind. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full.
Taking flight. Boom!
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The Animal has no idea what to make of Maivia. He's in a bad place. This is where it could all end for him.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the Animal out here. From behind.
Big back body drop. What elevation. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the Animal.
Headbutt to the gut! And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief. Steele is becoming a bloody mess in there.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin. Counter, cover.
Oh, great counter to cover. Oh, that gets reversed.
Into the cover.
Counters. Cover. Shoulders up.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye.
The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Oh, here it comes! Backbreaker, and George is laid out.
George beats him to the punch. George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. And when you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
And a well-timed counter. Gets lifted into position. Oh, that's going to hurt. George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by a count out to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Can Steele recover from this adversity?
He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage.
From way up, double axe handle connects. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Counters to gain the advantage. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has.
He wants it one more time. I'll break you in half.
Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up? Brutal impact into the corner.
Up high.
Misses big time. Boom.
High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
Ruthless chop block.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Peter Maivia.
Ooh, Maivia just dominated the animal. With that one. Here comes another one.
Down across the knee. That has to be the one that ends this.
Yep. Signaling for the door to be open.
He's making his way out. I can't believe it. Walking right on out of the cage. He made it look easy.
Starting up the side of the cage now. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Easy work.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
And there will be a coronation to... And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Naira's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jack's just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Another official got caught in the line of fire. She's taking things to the floor here.
Jax absolutely not backing down.
Hoisted high above her head. Gorilla press slam. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Elbow drop, big time!
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Whip back into the ring. Here we go.
Oh, coming down from way up top.
Fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target. And she's sent right into that corner.
Oh, there's a headbutt. Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax will be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Oh my gosh, with one hand.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh my, guillotine leg drop.
Feet tied up, has to be feeling vulnerable here. Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main rosters. matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow. Undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Okay, hold on.
Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant.
Samoa drop.
Great power. Crashing down.
Samoa drop. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new queen.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, the lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud.
Here we go.
Ah, big impact. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, with
Sky high.
lands the splash. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. And that was an effective attack, guys. Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Heading to the outside now. Driven into the barricade. Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Corey, this situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi. That's just a beatdown.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Austin gets stymied.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. These two are finding an answer for everything. He's completely tied up.
This could be over.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
A hip press. And a feel. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And as a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
And Rikishi evades that.
And he re-enters into the ring. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Oh my goodness, please stop! And enters back into the ring. Wards that off. What a response!
He takes hold.
Stone Cold able to reverse that. Boom, right in the button. Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. Oh, toss to ringside. He's headed out to the ringside area. Caught in a bad spot. Are you kidding me? Through the table.
There's no question now. The referee has to stop this match. We just saw someone go through what is essentially a fire pit.
I don't believe this is where it'll end. Only those who walk through the flame know what's on the other side.
Turns it around. Set up for the Fist directly to the gut.
Every counter being answered with another. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi got all of it.
Comes off the attack with a big knee. Clothesline. Oh, he fights Rikishi back.
And he now slides back into the ring. Austin showing no fear, no intimidation.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Turns that away.
Boom, what an FTO plant.
Nicely done.
Big knockdown. Oh, looking for it. Back body drop. Firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
We got to think about...
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Austin dodges that one.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. He's climbing to the top. And now he's back into the ring.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for. And momentum has been taken from Austin.
Yeah, Rikishi isn't giving any quarter. Opportunity now for Austin to capture some momentum.
The rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can. Uh-oh. Rikishi driver. And Austin is out. We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see bedlam.
We are seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold's rage collide. Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Oh, right to the...
Austin with the stunner.
Nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
The rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Not. I'll see you in hell. I love you, Chucky. Goodbye, darling. I'll see you in hell. I'll see you in the See, now that's the work of a true homicide genius. Goodbye, darling. I'll see you in hell. I'll see you in hell. Goodbye, darling. I'll see you. Goodbye, darling. I'll see you in hell. See, now that's the work of a true homicide genius.